need to worry about the secret shadow government operators and what they've intended to do in the next 103 days. And I'm going to say it right here and now. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Chicago. There's a reason why they're not going to be getting together in a building. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
They intend to do a very bad thing in the next 103 days. I don't know exactly what it is. I don't have any information other than their propensity to blow people up at scale.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ramzi Youssef. I'm going to give you an example. Anyone know that name, Ramzi Youssef? And if you don't, shame on all of us, right? Ramzi Youssef was this stupid, smelly, Middle Eastern terrorist, non-deodorant wearing sand digger that was involved with plotting and planning the World Trade Center bombing in 1993 with the FBI. Ramzi Youssef was in the Philippines, and that same bomber from 1993 was meeting with Terry Nichols. Terry Nichols was, of course, he conspired with Timothy McVeigh, okay? And the FBI provided all the bomb-making material. The Southern Poverty Law Center was involved with the operation and the informancy in Elohim City. It was all about a big bomb to blow people up, to make we Americans look really bad. If you wave a flag, they're going to attach that to blowing up the Oklahoma City. Like if you were a red hat and support President Trump, you are a Timothy McVeigh.
Right.
That's the whole purpose of the Oklahoma City bombing was an operation. I have a document, I can prove it to you, that it was a sting operation. Okay? The FBI's own evidence that was presented at trial at the Oklahoma City, prior to the Oklahoma City bombing, it was a sting operation. Southern Poverty Law Center being involved. They had undercover informants at Elohim City, right? It was all very well known. Merrick Garland covered everything up that I just said. He did not let the Ramzi Youssef meeting in the Philippines with Terry Nichols get to trial. He did not show the guy that was riding shotgun with why? Because it was a government operation, folks. They have been working in the same cabal. Merrick Garland's connected to the Barack Obama philosophy that I'm going to describe. And it's not political. It's literally Marxist revolutionary. Their Marxist revolution will be brought to fruition within the next 103 days, and they will kill you to make sure that it happens. In fact, in order to bring in their final phase of the Marxist revolution, everybody snap out of it right now and hear what I'm about to tell you. I have somebody who was in the room, okay, who said that they will bring the violence as part of their methodology. In order for them to get their Marxist revolution across the finish line come this November, the next 103 days, we will see the killing of Americans. They need it as part of their theatrical performance. They need it. Those facts that I just gave to you are not only well-researched, okay? I've probably read more documents than any other human being should be reading, okay? I have them. I can show them to you. I can impress you. Here's my main point. I have a duty to let everybody know what's coming, that you're going to have a choice. It's going to be free will. I can't force you to do anything to defend your family, Have your family contact me, okay? I will save them. Men out there. Women, I need you to kick your husband in the keister. And I'm not talking about MAGA or Democrat, Blue Dog Democrat, like all of our family members. Women of America right now, you need to know the next 103 days, they're going to kill people. They've already attempted an assassination of the 45th president of the United States. You just heard from Christopher Wray. And don't tell me that Congress is going to do anything, because Congress is part of the whole charade. Not one of these guys asked critical questions of the FBI, who is known to be involved in massive cover-ups exactly like this one. The reason why he can't speak, and by the way, these guys are so stupid in Congress for the following reasons. Not that they're stupid. I said how they do their job. They're stupid to think that we don't see what they're doing, that they're literally part of the whole scam, that their do-nothingness attitude and their failure to ask questions and to pretend like, well, I just didn't know. You sure did know. As a matter of fact, you're not expected to know. Your staff members just crafted a bunch of questions for Christopher Wray that did not include key ones, right? And that was done intentionally. They think we're dumb. What is worse than what you heard in the first hour with Christopher Wray's testimony is not that the FBI is corrupt. What is worse at a higher level is that Congress is designed to allow them to be corrupt. That's worse than a corrupt law enforcement agency.
Banks are supposed to be the safest placeholders for cash in the world, but in 2022 that changed. The Federal Reserve pulled out $2.5 trillion of liquidity out of the banks, and the Fed also changed the requirements so banks don't need to keep any funds on hand. This means banks are starved for liquidity and have now become very dangerous places to hold your assets. Get out of the system with the world's safest and most private assets, silver and gold. Call Kirk Elliott, PhD at 720-605-3900.
Be sure to tell him Pete Santilli sent you.